Good morning. Welcome to the Jim of All Trades channel. Glad you stopped by. My name's Jim. I'm a crypto trader and a Forex trader here to help you understand the market from an Elliott Wave perspective. I am an Elliott Wave trader and I do teach Elliott Wave principles here on this channel. So what you're going to get here, if this is your first time you stopping by, we're going to look at Bitcoin and look at a daily trajectory. I'm going to give you a daily kind of a forecast, almost like a weather forecast, but I hope I'm a lot more accurate than the weather. But anyway, we're going to give you a daily wave forecast here where we think the waves are headed, as well as the macro look every day. I want to talk today about this market whipsaw and this pattern that you see over and over and over, and just so you're aware of it and you can protect yourself from it as the market does what it's doing. So with that being said, let's just jump into the charts this morning, and you guys hit the subscribe button for me if you haven't done it already. That really helps the channel, as well as I'm shooting for 1,000 subscribers, and we're on our way. But I would really appreciate it if you subscribe and hit the notification bell. You'll get a video every day. If you've been commenting on the videos, thank you so much. Thank you for just taking the minute to comment. If you're listening to this right now, would you just go ahead and throw a comment down there? Just let me know how you found me, or where you're from, or any random comment would be fine. Any positive or critical feedback would be fine as well, just so I can make this channel a great channel for you. All right, let's get in. What I want to show you first of all, before we get into the market forecast here, is just this whipsaw pattern that you see over and over and over in the market. Now, let me kind of show you so you understand. So what happens is, price kind of goes sideways, 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 and then what'll happen? It'll shift to a new territory. And now this was obviously this is a large, time frame here, but it goes it shifts to a new territory in price very quickly, but then it basically comes right back down and then goes sideways some more. And so there's your whipsaw pattern. Okay, so basically it'll go up and then come back down and then continue. Then it'll go to a new territory. Often, and then come right back up and then go sideways. And so that's the kind of pattern that you see here. Sideways up, back down, sideways down, and then back up, and now we're going sideways again. And so this is just a constant pattern you see on the large time frames as well as the small time frames of any market that you look at. Let's look into the smaller time frame. What you see here is that we had let's just kind of zoom in here. Where's a good place just to start here? Let's just start right here. That'd be fine. So you can kind of see this. The whipsaws really happen around corrections mainly. The corrections, and notice that the corrections take a lot longer than the impulses do. What you basically see is you've got a price increase here, then there's sideways move and boom, back down, and then back up, sideways, up, down, up. Okay, so as you experience these in lower time frames, it really will mess with the psychology of a trader. Let's see if I can get in the lower time frame there. Oh, sorry. Kind of show you this here. So I mean, you can really tell how it is on the hourly. Okay, so this is a period of from the 13th of May to the end of the beginning of June. What you had here is a movement to the upside, and that was a strong movement here. This is Bitcoin, and that's from 6,000 to 8,000. And everybody's getting excited, right? But then what price will do is it rebounds and then whips you back, and then boom, it takes it all back. It came back down. Okay. And that's designed to mess with your psychology. Then price comes back, and so you can just see this whipsaw pattern here. And then you had sideways. This is all sideways chop from when was that? That was from the 19th to the end of the month. So 10 days of sideways chop, and you've got these dips to the downside, then pushes to the upside. And what you have to understand is that during these dips to the downside, the bears are getting excited because the price is going down, and the bulls are getting worried. as well as, and then vice versa. When price goes up, sentiment changes, and so this is all designed to affect psychology, and to create buying and selling, and to create what we call liquidity in the market. It's designed by the market makers, and it happens over and over and over again. Okay, so then you had price, it came up to a new zone. Okay, so what they did here is after a period of, however many days that was, that was from the 13th, 15, 16 days. What they do is they take price very quickly up to a new zone. So really, price is going sideways. Everybody's afraid to jump in a position, right? So you're afraid to get into a position because especially you don't know which way it's going to go. Especially the longer consolidation happens, it creates a lot more. We don't know which way it's going to go, and then everybody starts taking. Some people don't take positions; they wait for the breakout. But man, that was so fast. I mean, that this movement up to this zone was so fast. Now it was a nice move from $8,000 to $9,000. Okay, and that happened in a period of hours. Okay, not very long at all. Sorry about that. I just lost my chart. There it is, right there. So that happened in a period of hours. That moved to the new zone. But what happened? What happened afterwards? Well, the market didn't continue going up like everybody wanted it to do. What everybody wanted it to do is, a little correction and then go up some more. But it didn't do that. What did it do? It went sideways for a while. Had a little bit of a dip there and then a rebound. There's a whiplash, a whipsaw right there. Okay, and then boom, really fast, right to the upside. Oh, okay, this is it. Okay, so when everybody experienced this fast movement and it went up $1,000, and then you experience this fast movement, you expect it to continue up the same kind of way, and everybody's thinking it's going to repeat itself, but it doesn't. Okay, because what happens? It goes up, it's a fake out to the upside, and then it goes down. But that was really a fake out too, because then they take it back up, and so there's your whipsaw motion, right? There's your whipsaw pattern there. It's sideways, fake up, down, back up, consolidate. Okay, and that's the whipsaw pattern that you see over and over and over. And then finally they bring it down a bit. Oh, everybody's going down, but notice the region that they come back down to this original liquidity zone. Okay, and so this just happens all the time. And then after they have pumped this region for a while, this price zone for a while, what do? They take it up to the next price zone. Everybody's excited, and this is good. Okay, I mean, this is, you got to learn to trade alongside, and so you're ready for this move, and it goes up, and it goes up fast. And I don't know if you remember, but man, I remember how everybody was feeling up here. Oh, this. I mean, the sentiment of the market, well, this thing's going to $17,000. We're going to hit 20. Oh, man, this thing's just never going to stop. Blah, 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 blah. And what happens? Now, I want you to notice something, okay? Now, I want you to notice. Let me just remove the drawings here. Just want you to pay attention to this liquidity zone right here. All of that sideways chop right there, liquidity. Now, price came up. Now, what's price doing? It went up and up and up. It came down very, very fast right there. Now, the question is, how much did it come down? It came down 60% of that move. So as traders were beginning to realize, okay, and let me just show you where traders were getting in the market. Conservative traders. Okay, once you had all this whipsaw action, you didn't know which way price was going, right? And so, but once price broke this high right here, traders got in here. Look what market did. It went sideways for a little while. Okay, and then it continued up. But look what they did. As it continued going up. If you didn't get out of your position here, they took it all back. Okay, now this might have shaken people out of their positions and created sells here. And then what do? They whipsawed you again. So up, there's your whipsaw. These are just corrections, and this is what Elliott Wave knows about this. Okay, I mean, not Elliott, but people who trade Elliott Waves, we know what it is, but we're ready for it. But I'm just showing you the market psychology here and what they're doing, so we can look at what they're doing now. Okay, so you got that whipsaw pattern there. Makes a little bit of a lower low. Everybody thinks it's going to go down even more. Nope. They take it back up on you. Okay. But they don't do it in a simple pattern. It's like that. It's a whipsaw pattern. Okay. It's what we call corrective pattern. Now, look what's been happening ever since. Let's go to the 4-hour here. Just look what's been happening ever since this move. Number one, when this move was happening, everybody was thinking, oh, we're going to get a consolidation pattern and we're going to continue on. I even thought that this was very likely possible that we go up to the upside. I was prepared us for the break down, but I also prepared us for the break up. And nobody knows what the market's going to do, but look what they did. They took it all back. They took it all back. Then what do? They go up, down, consolidate, down, back up, consolidate. So now what are we doing? Well, this is shaped like a triangle. I don't think it is a triangle, a true triangle. If you've been watching my videos, you know why. But we're in a consolidation pattern and it's tightening. When you have a consolidation pattern that tightens like this, what's happening is that the range is narrowing. It's narrowing into this little zone right here until they're working price, until it just kind of goes and does nothing for a really long time, lulls you to sleep, and then one day, boom or boom. Okay, and what they're going to do very, very quickly, and you have to be ready for it, is they're going to take price to a new price zone and work that price for a while. Now, where do I think that they're taking price? Well, listen, I think there is a high likelihood that we're coming down here back to this zone. Okay? Because when you look at this full move right here, there's this zone way down here. Okay? This price zone way down here. That just needs to be worked again. They need to take it back, and they haven't finished doing it on the large time frame. They have this big up move. They need to come back and square up. One might even say right here at $6,000, they need to come and square up price. One might even say that they need to come and square up price down here at 4,500. Okay, so I don't think price is coming that deep, but shoot, we don't know. We don't know. We don't know what's going to happen. My take right now is that this is a WXY correction and that we are heading down to this region here of $8,000 right now. That's my take on it. So the way we count that in Elliott Wave, these whipsaws are really just corrective patterns of W, X, Y, or ABC. Okay, a WXY has basically 3 wave structures in it. So 3 waves there, 3 waves there, and now we're getting our last 3 wave structure right here. See the whipsaw here? That's a nice little whipsaw here. Now whenever it goes up, everybody's like woo woo woo. Okay, and and so right now the market, many people in the market are seeing this 5 wave to the upside. They're expecting a correction, and they're expecting that. I'm not expecting that. I'm expecting this. That's what I'm expecting. I think we're going to come down to this trend line. We're going to bounce off of it as a fake bounce. Okay, then we're going to continue down. And this wave is going to be mega big. The shape of it is probably going to be something like this. Boom. Boom. Something like that. That's a guess. That's what I think is going to happen. That's a market maker view of it, and that's also an Elliott Wave view. What in the Elliott Waves would tell me that might happen? Right here we have an expanded flat This appears to be a finished 5 waves. 5 waves are complete. In other words, this is the C wave, which the C wave of an expanded flat, this wave right here, has 5 waves in it. Okay? So this is a completed impulse, 5 waves in a correction. Okay? And ABC, the C leg, the last leg, always has 5 waves. The A wave often has 5 waves, but sometimes it has 3 waves. Okay? So this right here is an expanded flat where the B wave comes lower than the origin of the A wave, and then the C wave is going to have your 5 waves. So you're going to have basically 5, 3, 5. Okay, you got 5 waves, 3 waves, 5 waves. Done. It looks complete. Now it might not be complete. There's a small likelihood, and I could see this as a market maker play as well. Let me go just to the smaller time frame just so we can see it a little bit better. There we go. Another market maker play I can see here, just a way to confuse traders and shake everybody out, that this is actually 1, 2, and all that's 3. This is a 4 wave, okay? And then now what we're going to get is some kind of 5 wave move, a big fast move to the upside right here for a 3 wave. It's going to retest and then finish that out. And so that's going to be our 5 wave structure for this ABC. But what is everybody else going to think? Who doesn't do Elliott Wave and know what potentially could come? Well, everybody else is going to think that's a breakout. We broke out of the triangle. What's that going to do? It's going to entice buyers. Okay, buyers are going to come in. Why do they need to entice buyers? Why? They need to entice buyers. Why? Because if they're going to sell, they've got to have people willing to buy. So they have to have people thinking we're going up. If they want to sell, they got to have people thinking it's going up. If they want to buy, they got to have people thinking it's going down. Right? So here's the big play that I think is going on in Bitcoin. The big play is this. They could fake to the upside, entice the buys, sell into those buys really, really fast, come down to this region. Okay? It's going to entice sellers. People are going to be selling like crazy. Bad traders are going to be selling into that stuff. Okay? If you didn't sell up here, you're going to be selling here and here. And they're just going to wear you down until you think it's just going down to zero. They have to create that kind of environment so that you sell your stuff. Then what? As you sell it, they're going to buy it, buy it, buy it, buy it, buy it, and then we're going to go up from there. There's the market maker play that I see. Now, will that definitely happen? I don't know. It's just a potential play. It's in their playbook. It's what they do. Okay, all right. That's what I think is happening in Bitcoin. That's what I'm expecting. So let's take a peek at this wave right here. This is our a W. This is a W. This is an X, and we're getting a Y wave. Potentially, the X might not quite be finished. We might have one more high to go. We'll have to see. I'm not sure if they're going to give us that play or not. We'll have to wait and see. But that would be maximum pain for sure. Maximum pain. Let's look at this wave a little bit more in depth and see what we have. Now, when I measure this wave, it measures impulsively and it measures to the 3618. Okay, that's an extended wave. This could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it's complete. So that if that's the case, this could be 1, 2. We're making the 3 wave, and we're about to dump here soon. This could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the 3rd wave, like that. Potentially. Okay. Now, if it's coming down, if it's coming down, that's what it's going to look like. If it's going up for one more wave, which could happen. Generally speaking, on a corrective wave, a 535, we generally come down to the 98 to the 1-to-1 extension or the 1276. 1276 would be an invalid area for a 4 wave, but the 1-to-1 extension would not be an invalid area for a 4 wave. Now, that would be an A, B, and a C like that. And then we'd go up for 5 more waves. This would be our fake out, and then we would be going down. That's the way I see it right now, as some likelihood. I don't feel like that's what's happening, though. I don't feel that way. And the reason I don't feel that way is because the way that this looks right here, it doesn't look like it's ready to go up. It could. It really could. This could be a truncated ABC. Okay, that could be truncated. It didn't make it to the 1-to-1 extension. It's truncated. It is what it is. And this could be a 1, a 2, 3, 4, 5. That could be it. I don't like how this was truncated. Didn't come to the 1-to-1 extension. All right, so yeah, I didn't like that. But could that be? It could be. So I really don't know. I think we're coming down. Don't let me confuse you. I do believe that we're coming down. I just don't know how. Nobody does, but I'm giving you my best take on the market. Now, this is a very interesting wave here. This is looking like, this appears to be an impulse wave, but it measures correctively. This wave right here. Sorry. This wave measures correctively. Okay. This is to the 1276. It doesn't even make it to the 1618, or just barely wicks to it. That's corrective. Okay. This actually looks like a 3-wave, but I can actually measure this impulsively. This could be a 1, a 2. Now we have a 1, 2, and we just have a bunch of 1-2s right now, which means we're about to get a massive candle to the downside, potentially. Could. So, from my take on it, it just doesn't look like it's going up. It looks like it's going down. Am I wrong? I could be. Could it come up here? Yeah, I already showed you that. So, I just wanted to show you this. Just wanted to show you this today. Help you see what this could be. What the market makers might be doing, just to protect you and you get your mindset ready for this. Okay. All right, that's a long enough video. I have handled Bitcoin there. I guess I should take a peek at Litecoin very quickly. So if you'd like, why don't you put a random comment here in the comment section right now? Random comment. Market makers stink. Let's just put that as our random comment today. All right, so if you're new, a random comment is just it lets me. If you put market makers stink in the comments, it lets me know you watched all of that and you made it to this part of the video. All right, we're going to look at Litecoin just very quickly on the macro. I said yesterday we needed to come up to about 73.30 or so because I left my fibs on here, and so or in the $73 range. We did make it up there. The question is, do we have another push? I don't think we have another push. I think we're done. But we could have another push, and we could make it up to the $76 region. Do I think we're going up there? This wave structure seems very downish to me. This wave structure seems like it wants to go down. So what my count right now basically is A, B, C right there. Okay, and we've got 5 waves in the C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, it's not the Litecoin is just a really junky wave count right now. Very, very difficult. But in the grand scheme of this is my 4 wave. We're going to come down even more. We're ready to start coming down, I believe. Now, still, I have this target here at 76.10. So I want you to know we could come up to the $76 region and then down. So be mindful of that potentiality there. All right, Ethereum. Let's look there. I'm still looking for a down move here with Ethereum as well. On the larger time frame, let's just take a peek. We have an ending diagonal, it looks like, or a broadening ending diagonal. I don't know if that's a thing. Uh, but looks to me like we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and now we're going down for 5. It looks like that 4 wave could be finished. We did come up to the 1-to-1 extension. I do have a target here at 190.42, but Litecoin and Ethereum are the same monster. Okay, basically could go up to that higher target, but I don't know that we will for certain. A lot of these wicks to the downside are confusing. So, but that's what they want to do. So 190.42 is a likelihood here to finish out this ABC structure. But after that, I believe we're going to come down for one more leg. One more leg. We draw a trend line here. That thing could come, down to 149 range. We'll have to wait and see. Okay. All right. There you go. There's just a quick look at Litecoin and Ethereum. I hope that's Bitcoin really is the one we need to be paying attention to, because all of these alts are going to follow Bitcoin's lead. All right. You guys have a fantastic day. Like, subscribe, share the video, do all that stuff to help the channel out. Let's help me get out to 1,000 subs. That would be pretty great. Until the next video, we'll talk to you later. Bye bye.